Will, good morning.
Let's go.
Joe Spadoni alongside Joe Shasky. I want to start here, and thank you so much for joining us. I know you're having a quick night. Obviously, you're playing the Summer League, so you got a lot of things going on. How's the leg? How are you feeling? I saw it wrapped up. You went back to the locker room. You came back out. How are you feeling physically?
Oh, yeah, I feel good. I got a little knee in my calf, so I had a little contusion, but I'll be all right. I'm still ready to go.
So I want to go back to the beginning. You've been a fun watch the last year plus for Warrior fans, but you grew up in Georgia and went to the same high school as Walker Kessler. Did you guys play together?
I did, yeah. We played together. We actually still work out together in the summers and stuff like that. Won a state championship my junior year, his senior year. So, yeah, definitely one of my close friends.
Oh, that's a small world. Now, tell me about you growing up in Georgia. Did you play other sports? Because I was saying when I watch you, the defensive intensity, I'm like, I bet this guy played other sports growing up.
Yeah, I played football up until 7th grade. My dad played at Clemson, so basketball is always my first love, but played football kind of just from my dad and just seeing what he did at Clemson. But I was on the line. I was a big kid, so I wasn't much in the skill positions. I was on the line.
Oh, man, I love that. I love that. So your time in Florida is interesting because we got a lot of ties locally to Todd Golden.
Yeah.
And you stayed there for quite some time, and you're seeing people jump all over in college basketball right now. What was it about Florida that made you want to stick there and stay there and then eventually go on to win the title? Obviously, that was a reward at the very end. But what was it about Florida and the coaching staff and the environment there for you?
Yeah, I'll probably just say how invested they were for me. From the moment I hit the transfer portal, they were very invested and very transparent in their plan for me and how I could come and benefit as not only a player but a person at the school. So just seeing how what I could come there and do at Florida would translate to the next level and how they would prepare me, that really stood out to me and it helped me. And I saw the works. I mean, winning a national championship, being able to translate to the NBA and have a successful rookie year, I feel like that's all because of that decision and just how Florida poured into me.
Talking with Will Richard here on the Morning Roast, second-year man for the Golden State Warriors. Got some Summer League action last night. He was a team-high plus 26. Alongside your newest teammate, Will, Yaxel Lendeborg, obviously a lottery pick for Golden State. What's it been like working with the Rook?
It's been fun, yeah. Me and Yax have definitely got a close bond so far. Been fun playing with him, fun being around him, and he's a great player. He knows how to play the right way. He came from a winning program at Michigan, so he does all the right things, is loud, communicate, talks a lot on the court, and he makes it fun to play with just because he knows how to play the right way and have fun with it.
You know, going into last year, I mean, if I would have told you would have started 21 games for the Warriors, I think you would have been pretty surprised, right?
For sure, yeah. Last year it was kind of up in the air, but I just knew I wanted to come in with the mindset that I have to prove myself, and that's still my mindset. But I felt like I did prove that I belong in the NBA.
No, definitely. I think your shot was what I really enjoyed because you could see it was starting to develop as the year went on. You're obviously an excellent defender and really good team passer. I love everything about your game right now, but what did the staff maybe end the year on with you that they said, hey, these are the areas that you need to work on, and when you go to Summer League, we want to see you work on these things. What were those that they maybe gave you to work on?
For sure, yeah. They kept it very simple for me. They were saying, let's work on movement shooting, making simple pick and roll reads, closeout reads, and on defense, just being in the right spots, always being engaged, being in a stance at all times, and just keeping my energy and effort. I feel like those are things that helped me get on the floor in my first year. And for Summer League, it's just an opportunity for me to build on those things and obviously work on something else, work on other things that I've been trying to add to my game. But I feel like harping on those areas that got me on the floor my first year is definitely something I'm trying to keep improving on.
Yeah, and it seemed like during the regular season, you actually had pretty good fluidity playing alongside Steph Curry. And I just, for a lot of guys, they have a tough time, I think, with where to move, the read and react. I mean, there's a lot of high IQ that goes into it in terms of basketball reps. I mean, it looked like you fit right in.
For sure, yeah. I feel like that goes back to me just growing up watching the Warriors, watching how Steph plays and seeing how other guys who play well alongside him were doing and moving. So, I mean, with Steph, he creates so much gravity. So you just have to play off him, and if he's open, make sure he gets the ball.
Talking with Will Richard here on the Morning Roast. That's a great line. Hey, Will, you mentioned last year, hitting that rookie wall, and it was a little bit before the All-Star break, and just kind of working through that. Like, what did you learn from that, and maybe what could you impart on these next rookies joining Golden State? Obviously, you said you've been talking shop with Yaxel, obviously, LeJay Jones, amongst others. Are you imparting any of what you learned last year to some of these new rooks?
For sure, yeah. We've definitely been talking about it. Me and Moses were talking to him about it the other morning, and I basically told him, like, it was something where people were saying stuff about the rookie wall, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna hit it. Like, I'm doing good. And then it came around, and I was like, oh, I'm there. But I just told him just keep a great mentality about it. I mean, it may happen, it may not, but as long as you control what you control, that's bringing energy and effort every day, you'll be fine to manage. And in our organization, we have great vets and stuff to kind of lean on during that time, and they helped me a lot. So I was just telling them during that time, they all went through it. Just lean on them. They're going to help you get through it. And at the end of the day, you got your teammates, so you'll be fine.
So how many group chats are part of the team right now? I mean, you don't have to give all of them, but you guys got like a team group chat, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think we have one or two, maybe. Okay. Yeah, one or two.
So in these group chats, all right, I don't want all the details, but like when a Shams bomb about LeBron potentially joining the team shows up, does anyone even throw that into the chat, or is that just for you and your boys? Like, how does that work? I mean, I'm kind of tongue in cheek, but I'm kind of serious. Like, how are you guys following the LeBron drama?
Yeah, we don't really throw it in the group chat. It probably stays between us and our boys, but we don't really talk about it much in our team group chat.
Does anybody know LeBron, or Bronny? Do you have any? Did you have any overlap with Bronny growing up?
I don't have any connections with him, but I'm sure some of the guys definitely have some connections over there.
No, for sure. Well, let me just ask you. I mean, Steph Curry's been asked. He's playing golf right now in Tahoe, obviously. Him, his brother, your teammate Seth as well. Yeah. What would it be like to play with LeBron James? Like, it's another guy you grew up watching.
For sure. I mean, it would definitely be a great experience. I mean, you're bringing another Hall of Famer, one of the best players to ever play the game, to organization. I feel like that would definitely be special. And you just know that comes with a high level of basketball and expectation of winning. So if that did come to happen, it would definitely be a special scenario.
And real quick, we mentioned early on you played high school basketball, Walker Kessler. Have you texted him, tough shoes to follow, Walker? Where are you filling in LeBron James's role?
Yeah, we actually we had lunch about a week and a half ago before I came to summer league and stuff like that, and then I definitely text him after he got his contract. But he's excited. I feel like he's going to do a great job there. He knows what playing for an organization like LA comes with, so he's ready. He'll be ready to have a great career. All
right, let's rat-a-tat-tat some, because I want to have fun. You have a great personality. You're an easy guy to root for. I mean, I think a lot of people feel that way. Middle of the year, you cut your hair. What went into that, man?
Yeah, I was just I had a rubber band that I used to wear with my dreads, and every time I would get hit, the rubber band would come off, and I was like, "This is getting in the way of basketball. I gotta get rid of it." So I was like, "It's time to move on."
I love that. Yeah. All right, so you're on the bench. It's the game against the Clippers. All right, it's the biggest game to that point of the year. I mean, you're soaking that in. You're watching Kawhi Leonard and Draymond Green. You're watching Steph do Steph things. I mean, that must have felt like kind of like unbelievable for you to go from the national championship game, which is also unbelievable, and now you're here in a playing game watching Hall of Famers battle it out. That's got to be a remarkable thing to witness.
Yeah, for sure. That game was just special in general. I mean, part of it is you go from a teammate to being a fan, just watching greatness like that in front of your eyes. But part of me was burning inside because I want to be on the court in those moments, being in a game like that. Like, that's what you put in the work to do. So I definitely use it as motivation to make sure that next time that comes around, I'm on the floor in those moments. But it was a special time just being able to watch a game like that and seeing those great players make plays that they've made their career on making. So it was definitely special.
Will Richard joining us here on the River Islands guest line, second man shooting guard out of Florida. So we got two back-to-back champions that we selected in the draft for Golden State. We got you with Florida, Yaxel with Michigan, obviously.
SEC, Big Ten.
There's going to be a lot of trash talking. I know already. Yaxel and Draymond going back and forth, Michigan State. I do want to ask you this, though, because a big conversation heading into the offseason when the season ended was Steve Kerr, the head coach. We didn't know whether he was going to come back or not. There was this big article. Hell, he thought he was 90% sure he was going to move on and maybe take a year off. What did you learn from Steve in that first year that maybe the average fan just doesn't? Because I got to be honest, Will, I don't know if you hear any of the outside noise. This guy has won so much here, but somehow, some way, he gets crucified left and right for decision-making when it comes to the development of the young guys like yourself. What did you learn from your head coach in your first year?
Yeah, I learned a lot from Coach Kerr. Just how transparent he was with ways to get on the floor, ways to impact the game. I feel like starting from when I got drafted, he told me ways that I could impact the team, telling me that if I use my energy and effort, like there was going to be a pathway for me to get on the floor. So what I admire most is how transparent he was. And then it obviously helps that he played at a high level, won championship. So he understands the player side of it and the coach side. So he makes it easy to relate, easy to understand and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, he's willing to give you all the advice that you were looking for in order to help you be successful. So Coach Kerr, he's been great for me.
All right, so tell us about yourself. Let's do a rapid fire here. Sure. Xbox, PS5, are you a gamer?
PS5, I am a gamer.
What do you play?
I play Call of Duty and that's been about it.
Okay, who's got the best sticks? Who's got the best handles, if you will, on the sticks on the team?
Man, who plays a lot? Apparently Yaxel plays a lot. He thinks he's elite, so we'll have to test that out sometime soon.
Apparently, Will, and he's on record saying this, that like he learned about passing playing NBA 2K.
I love that.
And his mom was like, "You're playing this too much."
Doesn't shock me at all.
I love that. What's on your music? I'm a big music guy. Are you like big into music?
I am. I listen to a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I was in Nashville for a year, so got some country, got some old school R&B.
All right.
Rap. I listen to a lot.
So what's an artist that you will play that maybe, someone might look at you side-eyed for playing all that? So I'll give you an example for me, right? Every now and then I play a lot of Paul Simon. I grew up with Paul Simon. People are like, Paul Simon? I'm like, yeah. I'll play some Mac Dre.
Are you an 80-year-old white guy?
I'll play some Leonard Skinner, some Led Zeppelin, but I'll play a little Paul Simon as well. There's nothing wrong with that. What would be something that someone maybe wouldn't associate with you that you like?
I'll play a little Ed Sheeran or Chris Stapleton.
Okay. I love Chris Stapleton.
Yeah, those are two that I'll play that may shock somebody.
Well, what do you miss the most when you're in the Bay Area? What do you miss the most food-wise from Georgia?
Ooh, man. Probably just a home-cooked meal, to be honest. Soul food is a little different in the South than it is in the Bay, so. Yeah, probably just a home-cooked meal, to be honest with you.
That's a great answer. What was your perception of the Bay Area before you came here, Will? And if you'd visited before, whether that's San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, wherever, and did any of your preconceived notions of this place change after your first year?
Well, what I thought is just the people. Like, the people are very invested. It's a big community. Everybody's involved and stuff like that. And I mean, getting to the Bay and seeing how invested the fans were, how everybody's like actually feels like they're looking out for you. Like, I feel like you feel that once you get there, and I definitely have felt that throughout my first year. What's your favorite place to eat here in the Bay Area, or favorite cuisine? Man, it's a place called La Marquesina. It's a Peruvian restaurant right on the Embarcadero. Yeah. When my family comes out, they love Santong. It's a Chinese place. I love the chicken wings. Yeah. Oh my God. They love them. Oh my God. So good. It's a hole in the wall spot too, right? You feel me? It is very low key, but people are starting to find out about it. So it's been packed lately. Yeah, I like that. All right. So who's the funniest guy on the team? Not like outlet, like legit. Who's the funniest guy on the team? Funniest guy on the team? Probably Draymond. Who's the worst dresser? Worst dresser? DP. Oh no, not Pods. Come on, no. He's got the hair to make up for it. He's fine. Actually, LJ Cryer. He's the worst. Oh, that's not fair to my guy. Hey, he dropped 25 yesterday. Oh my goodness. LJ balling. We got Will Richard here. We're doing rapid fire. We're having a little fun. All right. If you weren't a basketball player, is there another profession? It doesn't have to be sports that maybe you would have been interested in. Man, if I wasn't a basketball player, I'd still have to be around sports. I'd probably be doing something in a front office somewhere. Okay. I like that. Well, no, you can start playing golf with LeBron. Yeah, you guys can start learning together. Why not? I've been getting some golf lessons. Yeah. I'm trying to get right. All right, who's the worst at golf on the team and will never get better? Worst at golf? He just said he's starting. He's not golfing with these guys yet. He's got good hand-eye coordination. And he's not trying to. I'll go with myself. He's smart. Come on. What are you watching right now? You watching anything? Are you House of Dragons? Are you like Joe over here is into Love Island? Oh, he's obsessed with Love Island. It's a down season right now, Will, but I'm grinding through it. It's a down year for the Giants right now, and I'm kind of grinding through watching them like this Love Island season. But you just got to power through, For sure, yeah. I tried to watch the last season of Love Island. I didn't mind it. I didn't watch this season, though, but my parents told me I need to watch, like, Man on Fire on Netflix and I Will Find You. I heard those are some good ones, so I might have to watch those.
Yeah, there's no A-tier villain like Hutta last year on the season of Love Island. But no, she carried. Will tell you she carried the season last year with all her drama. See, he gets it.
Oh my God.
Love Island with Will Richard. Let's go.
I'm going to ask you a tough one here, Will. And, you know, we have Logan Webb's the ace for the Giants, and he's had some stuff going at it with people on social media. And, you know, we're on a very lowest rung of the ladder, if you will, in terms of criticism from fans. But we do get a lot of online criticism. As a young athlete who grew up in this social media era, how do you navigate it? And, you know, how do you navigate the positive and the negative? Because it can be a lot, especially for this fan base. You know, I think it's tricky to navigate. So how do you navigate it, Will?
Yeah, for sure. You can never get too high or too low. Definitely, and I feel like in our industry in general. But for me, like during the season, I tend to stay away from social media. I try to just focus on basketball and hooping and just trying to help my team. But it's definitely hard because any bad game, you're gonna see some comments that's gonna make you question a lot. But it's I try to just stay away from it during the season and just focus on what's important.
All right, so I need a little sum here. You're having this unbelievable. Let's have fun with this. All right, I'm not trying to do a gotcha. This is unbelievable moment that's happening on the bench. Steph and Dre and Kerr, and they're coming together, and you don't know what's going on. I'm sure everyone's aware of what's going on. Maybe you're running around. I think you had got subbed in at that point. Yep. And then Draymond gets thrown out of the game. I mean, just a little chuckle. I mean, because he kind of like laid it on thick. Like, how'd that go afterwards with everybody? Did you guys have a little laugh about that?
Yeah, we actually did laugh about it. We were in the locker room, and Dre was like, "If that was my last game as a Warrior, at least I went out the right way," or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
It was kind of crazy. That was definitely a moment where everybody was like, "This kind of might be the end." It was kind of question marks to everybody because it definitely looked like that. But I'm glad to see that everybody's back.
Yeah, you know, I am too. And so we're looking at this year, whether they add some guys, whether they don't. What would be your message to some of the other young guys, and yourself included, about the regular season and just being ready to go? Because you just never know when your number is going to be called. Because I feel like you were a testament to that this last year.
For sure. My thing would just be it's a long season. Just keep putting in your work on a day-to-day basis and just know the opportunity is going to come around. You never know with injuries and guys sitting out and things like that. So just be ready to play when your number's called and just stay the course. Your time is going to get called at some point. So you just got to be ready.